What have you learned about yourself as a leader? What I've learned about myself as a leader from this assessment is that I have yet to learn how to become a better leader. As I was filling out the sheet, I even had doubts if I was answering honestly or if I just thought I was answering honestly. Because I believe it's hard to assess yourself. I believe assessing yourself is near impossible because you have yourself altering your assessment. I think a third party assessment would be better or a more honest assessment of oneself. So, what the assessment that I took tells me is that apparently I know what I could bring to the table, that I can influence others, that I can manage interpersonal relationships well, that I have trouble managing my emotions, which is true. I could definitely attest to that. Yet I could manage change. I will use this assessment to help me on my project by making sure that I do not let my emotions get the best of me if I do come across a challenge. What leadership skills do you need to work on? The leadership skills I need to work on is being able to allow other people to work without worrying that they are not going to pull their weight. This is a problem that I've always had. I believe I probably got it from the army, just having to do more work because other people aren't doing the work that they're supposed to be doing, or uh, even their own little bit of work. I need to let go and have faith in my team, and try not to take on too much workload out of fear of not being able to meet the project's goals or milestone dates. Um, I also have a problem, definitely from the Army, I have a problem with micromanaging a project to death. So I will definitely make sure that I don't do that. What are characteristics about yourself that you will leverage to be successful? My number one thing that I will leverage would be my work ethic. I have an extremely strong work ethic. I'm a workaholic, um, almost to the point where it's compulsive. I listen to teammates and everyone's point of view. I take it really serious. I believe being an active member of a team involves active listening on the part of everybody on the team to achieve a common goal. I'm extremely organized, so I help teams out by keeping everything together so project doesn't spin out of control or in a weird direction. Out of all the characteristics that I could leverage, I think my work ethic is the strongest. I believe that with a strong work ethic, you could achieve pretty much anything. Um, there is talent, but I think a talented person is just someone that practices really hard. So the work ethic is probably the most important thing that I believe anybody could have, and it could translate to the whole team as well. If your team has a strong work ethic, then there's really nothing that you won't be able to accomplish. As leaders, what does trust mean to you? Um, Trust is the most important thing to me. I think you could take an employee or anybody on a team, and they could have no tangible skill, and if they have trust, or if you have trust in them, or if they are trustworthy, that is the most tangible skill that they could have, because you could teach someone to do any kind of process, but you really can't teach someone who's untrustworty to be trustworthy. And I guess this is another holdover from the army, but I can't be in a group with people I don't trust. If I won't work with people that I don't trust, I can't be around them. Um, Establishing trust, to me, the best way to establish trust is just to give trust. And I'll give trust even in situations where people would tell you not to give trust. I'll give it out first, right out the gate. And maybe there's been times where people have picked up that trust and have created a relationship with me from that trust. And then there's times where I've just been, treated badly. Um, but that's the only way you truly learn. When trust is gone completely, then I can't go anywhere with that person or employee, even if it's a friend or an employee or a boss. If there's no trust, then I will leave the situation. I will leave the job. Um, yeah. Who do you trust and why? First off, I trust my family more than anybody else. I trust some friends, which are can be considered family. Um, I trust them because I've known them for so long. I'm 40 years old. I have some friends that I've talked to from elementary school still. Um, I know what I know that they have my back. I know that they honestly care about my well-being, and that's why I trust them.